Lana Johnson from Winnipeg Beach, Manitoba in Canada. And I have Jenna, oh, I can never get the last name. The I can't do the German
Jana,
accent.
I'll say it. It's just Jana Herde from Germany.
Hada.
Herde,
Hada.
yeah. I actually live in Braunschweig. I never say that because people wouldn't remember anyway. But you know, that's where Wolfsburg Volkswagen is located. So all the cars are actually made over here. The whole engineering and the guys who design the cars, it's all
Oh,
here.
cool.
So I live like surrounded by Volkswagen cars all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Oh, great. So we're here to talk to you today about what's the right fit for your business. Do you do a traditional business, corporate business, home-based business, self-employed brick and mortar business? What do you do? I've done it all. So and I know Jenna has a lot of experience as well in quite a few of the areas. So we just want to talk to you about that today and let you give you some insight on the pros and cons of all of them. I started out of high school. I actually went to university for a year, dropped out, got married. Oh, silly me, and um, and then I started with a corporate job. With I actually started with in sales, and I rapidly moved up into middle management, and I got to DM in a quite a short period of time. It was horrible. I'll tell you why. It was uh, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning till 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. Some nights I worked till midnight, and that was 7 days a week. So it was horrible. So from there I actually opened an art gallery when I was 27. And I thought, oh, great, I'm going to own my own business. I'll be my own boss. I'll get to do my own thing. Yeah, I quickly learned out I didn't do my own thing. You're a slave to the hours that you keep with the gallery, because being in a mall, even though we were in a tourist attraction, that was even worse because we were open from 10 in the morning till 9 at night every day, 7 days a week. So I quickly realized that it was not a picnic. So lots of work. Um, and from then, I closed my business when my son was about 3 years old. And he started calling Grandma Mom. And I thought, oh, okay, that's not going to wash me with me. So I guess I only worked for about 12 years steady in between owning my own business and corporate America, and then staying home with my son. And it was an easy decision that I wanted to be with him, but it was a hard decision as far as money goes. My husband at the time had a very good job, but we still, it was still a struggle. Young family, and he worked crazy hours and that. So, and then fast forward to 2009, when my husband and we separated in 2007, and 2009 my circumstances changed dramatically. I was no longer getting support from my ex-husband, and I had to find my own way. And that's the best thing that ever happened to me, because suddenly I didn't realize at the time that I was lost. And I'm sure you can relate to that, Jenna.
Yes, I mean, I have to say I was married for a very short period of time because I saw very quickly, I guess, that it wouldn't work out actually. So I thought, come on, let's be honest, we're too different. This is not going to work out. Maybe some people who are more conservative say, well, you didn't even try, but you know what? We met each other and I got pregnant very soon, so we didn't even have time to know each other that good. But I think we were also brave because we were both very excited about having that child and being a family, and we just I guess we played all the cards we had, and it could work out, or maybe it wouldn't, but we did it. So, and I don't think it was a bad decision. Of course, I have an amazing child, and he's a great person. So I don't. I mean, I can communicate with him with no problem today. But I guess, yeah, he also got sick like 2 years ago, so he wasn't able to pay support either. And I mean, I didn't want anything for me. I wanted just what my daughter was supposed to get. But then, you know, then it's that thing. People say, oh, this is bad. This is bad. And I said, well, sometimes you can see it as a neutral thing because I want to be independent anyway. I don't want to depend on a man or the government or somebody else anyway. So what am I getting from complaining and saying, oh, my ex isn't paying support? I mean, maybe his reason was different than other men have. He was sick. He wasn't able to. Sometimes I maybe didn't agree with him in all the arguments or something, but that's actually, sometimes it's the best thing that can happen, that you see that it's not going to change anyway. If you stay at home and cry and think, oh, this is so difficult, I'm all alone with a kid or something. If you want to do things in life more than just staying at home or something, not that it's bad staying at home. It was great for a while too, to be able to be with my daughter, but I just wanted to get out too and to meet people and to do things. And because I always I had the feeling that I wanted to do something bigger and be involved with people that I could learn from and do something exciting for me. So, and it was a long journey because it took me years to realize that the whole failure and changing jobs all the time, I mean, of course, again, it's the vision thing. Sometimes I thought, oh God, you're always changing jobs. This is bad, you know? People said, can't you keep a job for more than half a year or for more than 1 year or for more than 3 months? And I said, well, the boss sucks. They pay so little money. They want to use my languages that I speak, but they don't want to pay for it. The hours are so, you know, I have hobbies, I have things to do. I don't want to spend my whole day in an office. I don't even own, I'll never own it. And and today I see it as a positive thing because I did actually always move on. I was always looking for a better option, and I didn't actually stay there like, okay, it's all I can get. I thought I have to do something new. So of course, when I was doing it, it looked like, yeah, why can't other people have a job for years and seem happy? Why can't I do that? And I thought that there was something wrong with me. So people, if you feel that way, it's not wrong, but you're taught in school and you're in a whole paradigm that teaches you that you have to work for somebody else and that that's the only way to do it. But you've never learned the other side. So then I learned that so many people start businesses like my mom actually did. You see, you have it at home, but you don't realize. She did the same thing. She said, I'm going to find my own way. No,
we're losing you. I think we lost Jenna. We can, yeah, as soon as she gets back.
We'll... Can't get bankrupt and nothing happens.
Can you hear me?
You know, it has to
Can you hear me?
work, but maybe it leads you to another thing, then it's the thing that will work. Yes, I hear you.
Okay, we lost you. We lost you.
Hey.
Yeah.
You hear me?
So, yeah.
I lost you too. We lost
Okay.
each other. I lost you too. I thought it was just going to be a matter of time.
Yeah.
But look, that's it. So I understand you because the when things happen, but it's after you work on your personal development, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Jenna's
But maybe
gone
the
again.
best thing that happened to me.
Is she gone now? Oh, this connection's
You
bad.
lose me?
Yeah, I did. I think one point that Jenna made that's so important, I think, is oh, she'll be back soon, I'm sure. As far as the corporate jobs, you're always looking for something else, and I know it was like that for me too. I thought if I gave it no couple extra hours or go in on a day off or do extra, it doesn't make a difference because they don't really notice. It doesn't. You don't get a feather in your cap because you're getting so many hours, and you're never ever ever going to own that business. And that's the thing I really had to learn. And my mom would always say, what are you looking for? Because you can leave tomorrow, and they're not going to care. They'll replace you. And I thought, oh, that's true. Are you back now, Jenna?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Well, sorry, I just heard my daughter and I was trying to pay attention because
Oh,
we have kids at home, but it's so amazing we're able to do this because now work is there where we are, and it
mm-hmm.
doesn't matter where that is, we can do it. So don't be shocked if we suddenly look sides or or just look down, like paying attention to what I'm hearing. Um,
Yeah.
just fine. So yeah, no, but I understand what you mean because I thought I will never own this, and what's the point of listening to somebody who isn't even interested in me or
Yeah.
and who's not gonna promote me even. Of course, I know there's good companies out there too where people actually feel good working there, but again, it's a personality thing. And it depends a lot of your level of conscience concerning that thing of independence, because some people say, well, I'm independent, I have a really good salary and I love my job. And sometimes I say, well, but what do you do if this company gets bankrupt, or do you even think about strategies you maybe need to learn to do something else in case something happens, or if your partner goes away or he gets sick or something happens, what are you going to do? So, and I guess we have that feeling sometimes that we could do better and you don't exactly know what do I have to do now. But in my case, it was like searching and I was never quite happy with the result. So then I actually, after a few years of, I started working in the tourism industry because I grew up in Spain on the coast, and we have a huge, very powerful tourism industry there. And because I could speak 3 or 4 languages early on because of my family situation and stuff, they always gave me a job. Even when I was underage, I had jobs for the summer. So while other kids were having vacations or on the beach all day, I was sometimes also on the beach, but I was working. So I was used to a routine of working and to a boss and stuff since I was like 15, 16. It was normal. And if I wanted to have more money to spend on things, so, they were wine yards where I lived. So I went just to pick up the grapes, which is a slavery job, which is very tiring. But what was I going to do? If I
Yeah.
could make money, there I was. So I knew what it was to make the effort and to not having parents saying, well, you can have the money, just pay yourself a nice vacation. We take care of it. I never had that, actually. So thank you, Mom, for telling me, you know, get a job and go working. Because then I finished university, but I already had so many jobs that I did that I said, well, this isn't going to work. I mean, I don't like this at all because it's always been like that. And they want me to like for free because you just graduated, so you can practice. And I said, well, what am I going to live from with a degree in fine arts and working in your gallery full time for no money?
Yeah.
So, and then comes the question when my CV said, why are you working on those jobs if you have a degree in fine arts? And I said, well, I have to support myself, you know?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad now. Well,
you hear
no,
me?
gone now. Oh.
Can you hear it?
Hi, honey. Is someone? Yeah, you're back now, and someone's just come in the house and.
Grandma's getting bossy.
It's okay. You have your stuff. Okay. He's a busy guy, but yeah, it's great to be able to stay home and still have an income. And the other thing you talked about the level of salary. Yeah, you can make good money. I made good money. Especially when I was 20 years old. That's 27 years ago. I was making really good money, but it would capped. You know, the seller would cap at a certain amount. And who is anyone to say I'm worth that much money? And that's why I find this home-based business so incredible, because it's up to me to put the effort in to take my salary to the next level. And I'll always have a next level, you know. Even when we're $1 million earners, see the income disclosure at the bottom, www.
I brought two parts I'm going to need for invention. Okay?
Oh, okay, thank you. www.empowernetwork.com/income. Even if someone hits $1 million, there's 2 million to look at, and there's 3 million and 4 million. And the thing is, I'm not doing it for the money per se. I want to give my family a good life, a good lifestyle. I want to leave a legacy for my kids that, you know, that when I'm gone,
Did you call me?
No, I didn't call you.
James, go get a job. Go get a job, James.
Yeah. But
I already have a job selling lemonade.
Yeah, he's
Good.
an entrepreneur. Yeah, $70 last excuse me. Last farmer's market, he set up a lemonade stand. He made $70 in 4 hours. It was just incredible.
And then next time we brought a whole jug of water so it wouldn't run out.
Yeah, we ran out the first time. And anyway, what was I saying? And I'm not doing it for other than I want to give my kids a good lifestyle. I want to, you know, put money away from college and university or whatever their dreams are to get them started in their path of life. But I also want to help other people, and I'm sure that that's what Jenna wants to do. And you know, there's causes that I am so committed to, and they're so close to my heart that, you know, wouldn't it feel amazing to be able to write a $10,000 check to a charity and just give it away, you know, and not feel it, like not feel, you know, it's just, that's why I want to do what I'm doing and what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, and it's the same thing for me. Actually, after all those years of having jobs, job after job after job, then of course I was smart and I went away, like traveling for a year almost, because I wanted to see the world. And you know, you always make new experience, you confront them with what you are, you get even more open-minded. And I say even more because I grew up actually in a very international environment, so I already was used to certain things and different people. But I wanted to do something else. And there again, I found out how people struggle also in different countries for having their own shop, their own little store, their own business. And they're like hooked up to that place, like always. And of course, it's the mentality to have, because if you start a business, also in online business or in network marketing, of course, you're going to need to do a lot of work, especially in the beginning, because you have to learn everything and no one's going to do it but you. And when we started this business, Alana and me, we have a great sponsor. He's actually like our business partner, because, you know, also that is a big lie to think there's also always above or below. There is no up and down. It's like a circle, and everybody is equal actually, because Alana could easily, in a few months or years' time, make more money than I am making, than Mike, our sponsor, is making, or than one of the 1 million earners is making now. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are or when you started, you can always have the results other people have. And income disclosure, results not typical, we always have to say it, but it's actually that way. And then you also see it's a legitimate and legal business, a proper business, if it has nothing to do when you started or who do you work with. It has nothing to do with how much money you make, because you run your business. Alana or Ed or Mike, they have the same system we have, the same tools, but you have to learn how to work it. But you have a system that helps you, because willpower is one thing, and it's really valuable, but it doesn't last forever. Willpower can last like 3 weeks, but if you don't have a support structure and people to be in touch with and know what's next, you're not going to be able to hold that. If you have a normal life, you know, maybe you have kids or a partner or a family or parents living with you, or some issues or health issues or problems. Everybody has problems. And I think that's the part when I told you before, I wanted to say that personal development comes in, because people say, why are you telling me to read those books? Why do I need audios? I don't want to do all that stuff, you know, I don't understand it. I just want to make money. But actually, all the people that make the big money, they listen to those things. They read books. They get educated all the time. And then you learn how to deal with the emotional part of the business, because you actually need to detach yourself emotionally from the business so you can run it without your emotions getting between you and the business the whole time.
Yeah.
And we get this here. Nobody leaves us on our own unless we want to. So there's always somebody to reach out to and say, can you answer me to this specific question? And it's like you said, some people say, oh, I signed up for something, I paid so much money, and then they said, well, just do it. But it's not always just do it if you're starting, if you don't know what you're doing. You have a dream, but you don't know how to do it.
There. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's where the personal development comes in. I've actually been I did 5 or 6 videos of personal development this last week. And because I'm doing 30 days of making a more prosperous business for yourself, and especially if you're a newbie. And it's so important. The first thing you should concentrate on is your personal development, developing your brand. Figure out who your targeting audience is, going after it, and until you get the positive mindset, you're going backwards. You're not going to go anywhere. And you know, if someone contacted me and said, what you just said, you know, why do I want to do this? You know, a waste of time, blah, blah. I'd say, okay, thank you very much, and go join someone else. don't pick Jen or I. Because you have to want to expand your knowledge, your your basis for humanity almost. That you have to want to be a better person to make the next person a better person, and to be able to pass that on to someone else. And they're saying, you listen to any of the big icons out there, they all say, you develop yourself, the money will follow you. You don't go after the money per se. You don't go and pitch idea after idea after idea. Pitch yourself. And that's so.
Yeah, you know what? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's I wanna pick up you on that, because I was seeing a broadcast with Mary Morrissey and Bob Proctor was a guest. And come on, Bob Proctor is the person in personal development like for 50 years. I mean, the whole thing of really publishing those books about this subject was actually also, he was a part of that boom when it's actually started. And he said, you know what, when sometimes people see time, they think it's like a line and you're all going forward and then you're remembering things and you go backwards, but it's actually a vertical thing. So everything you learn today, it's for the next stages. You can, but you're not a vertical thing, and help yourself in order to make the next moments actually count, and then to look at the future also, not always, oh, but I've done this, I already have an education. All that, you have to forget about it. Because it's not like a line, and of course it counts, but people always say, I'm 40, why should I start a business? And just say, well, don't look at time like 40 years you have behind you. You have to see what's now and what will you do with.
I'm losing you again. Can you hear me? Okay.
I hear you.
Just jump in. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so personal development is so key. And I think until, like I said, I was 47 when I started this MLI. I shouldn't say that. I started an internet-based business about 4 years ago. But until I started with Empower Network, I didn't have personal development. I didn't, my dad actually went to see Bob Proctor at the convention center. And this is years ago, though, when I think Bob just started, and for personal development. So I've been
on a conference.
Conference, thank you. I've always been exposed to it, but I've never really worked on it until the last probably 6 months.
Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. This hand.
Can you hear me?
It messed.
Can you hear me? Say come in. Come in.
Okay.
You can't even say come in.
So I think until I really started to learn on personal development, if I'd done that 25 years ago, I think my life would have been a lot different. But they say everything happens for a reason, and my reason for being is right now, right at this second is now. And I'm going to make myself a better person. I'm going to pass that on to, you and anyone watching this, that that we can work together. And are you back, Jenna? Yeah. Oh, okay. I was sure. Yeah.
Yes, no, I am. But it's true, and that's why I think it also doesn't have to frighten you if you don't find the right partners from the start, because there is nothing wrong of saying no to somebody, or to say, here in this business you're going to see a lot of things you still cannot do, so you're going to have to learn it. And if you don't
Yeah.
understand the training, so you watch it 4 times, who cares? I won't care if you need to do that. You just have to do that. You need to know if you want to do that, because maybe you're very easygoing with something that was a struggle for me, or
Yeah.
something I had massive problems with, something that's just normal to you and you just do it. But you're going to find problem after problem, and don't call it problem. It's situations that need to be solved because you need to learn something. So if you think this is an offer like, yeah, subscribe, you can make money tomorrow, you can make so much money, and it's so easy and everybody can do it. Yeah, of course everybody wants to, or maybe can even, but not everybody is willing to put in the work and do what it takes to actually being able to do it. And maybe the next day, maybe you sign up, and the next day already you say, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. This training is amazing, but I don't understand anything. I didn't understand anything, because I could tell you, it's like crazy that you had an art gallery, because I could go step into the art gallery and talk to you about the paintings, because that's what I learned, but I couldn't do anything online. So I really couldn't, and I still don't know how to. Alana? Oh gosh, this is crazy, really crazy. Somebody's listening to this. Um, I wanted to hear Alana talk about what I'm saying, actually, because in the business you're gonna struggle maybe at the beginning. To tell you from experience, for me it's a great process that I went. Sorry, hiccup. Can also have feel problem, like, well, how am I going to do this if I never did it before? Maybe you have people around you who just say, well, leave this strange thing you're doing and do something normal. On your because you have now in your life, then actually it's because your way of thinking brought you here. So you'll have to learn a new way of thinking to get yourself to different results. That's just it.
Okay.
You don't even
Are
know.
you
Hi.
is there, Jenna?
Yeah.
Oh, there, you're back. I was lost.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know, and I kept talking a bit because it was live, you know, trying to entertain our viewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still live now. So, I are. Did you have anything more to add, or?
No, well, you know, I even have this tea I was drinking, and then I had like a hiccups.
Well,
Live on
that's the
camera.
beauty. That's the beauty. People can see that we're real people. We're real people
Not
getting
really.
real results. And, you know, it's not like you watch these videos with these moguls with their, you know, Lamborghinis in the driveway going into their mansion with their pool. And you think, you know, rented house. It's a scam. You can
Maybe it is, you know. Look at Dave Wood. He always wears like sandals because he doesn't like shoes.
Yeah,
He always
and
wears a jeans or
the
something or a
tank
tank
top.
top, and
Hmm.
he doesn't really care, you know, because he says, "Well, I have the money I want. I could buy shoes, but I'm not really interested in it." And if he
Yeah,
doesn't tell you that he really, if you didn't know that he really has the money to buy the house he wants to launch another company tomorrow if he wants to, but
yeah,
he's
and to
just
retire.
interesting. Yeah, and then he says, "Well, I've been brainstorming for 2 days. I need to take a shower. I've been trying to make this better for you guys so you can make the money, you know, you can help people." And
Yeah,
that's the beautiful thing about it. And that's why I always say, look, first thing we told you today, if somebody tells you to go with a business that you actually have not the same possibilities than others do, it's not good because you want to have the same chance everybody else gets. You need the personal development to be able to change and get the new ideas that bring you to new results. And you need a support system and an educational system. I didn't know what a domain was. And a few weeks ago, I had to learn the subdomains. I didn't know I could have 90 of them, you know? And now
yeah,
I know how it's called. But I just said the links look so ugly. How do you make them nicer? And
yeah,
a guy told me, you know, a guy that also makes so much more money than I do because he's been there for more time than I do. And he put in all the work, and it wasn't what he did before. I think he had restaurants before. So
yeah,
that's the beautiful thing. And also that we have people that are actually working every day to make the system better. So it works better for people like us, for everybody.
yeah.
And they,
Well, look at Chris
yeah,
Jones and Mark. You know, they're all the time. You'll get Mark is on my Facebook, and you get all the time. Oh, I'm in the iPass 2 office every day, but he has his own business, and he has the um, iPass 2 and Empower Network business. So, you know, it's just guys that could retire tomorrow or probably today. They're still working at it because, you know, Mike Woods is a perfect example. He wants to create 100 millionaires in the next, I can't remember if it was a year or whatever he gave it,
yeah,
but he's already got 14 millionaires, verified millionaires in the company. This company's only been around for 3 years. That's huge. And you know, he is so unpretentious, and that's the why I absolutely adore David Woods.
yes.
He's real, and
Yeah,
that's
of course. And he also will have the setup there at his home, like doing a webinar or a broadcast
yeah,
for us. And then you see that somebody's handing him out a drink, and he says, "Oh, darling, thank you." And then he says, "Well, oh, I got distracted. She's so gorgeous," you know? That's normal people, but he just is passionate
exactly.
about what he's doing. Otherwise, you don't wake up in the morning to do something if you could retire now. And well, we're still live. I never know where this whole thing is going when the whole thing turns black and I just see Alana's picture in the middle. I know you are laughing there if you're seeing us, because that's a beautiful thing. We can run an online business and make our money from home, but we still maybe don't know how Google Plus works perfectly, because we actually don't care. We don't have to be social media experts. We can choose which platform to work with if we really want to work with social media. You can make the business suit you and your taste and your way of being. Ah, well, look, now it tells me to wait of people for the Hangout. Alana, are you there? Now I see you again. Well, yeah, this Hangout isn't going like we wanted it to go, but maybe you're even watching and it's something good for you, because you see these things happen even to us, and we've been doing this for a while now. You could do it too. You can also learn from this that everybody starts from scratch, that things happen. Hi.
Okay, I don't know if it's still live or not. I've lost Jenna, or she's lost me. Oh, you're there?
Yeah, and I've been talking the whole time like, this is great. I see a black screen, but it's live. And you see this happen to everybody, no matter how long you're in the business. It can happen to you, but it's fine. We can still work. We can repeat it tomorrow if we choose to do that. And we don't even know how Google Hangouts perfectly works, because we're discovering it every day. But you can run your business every day in a different way. You can make it suit you. That's
right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, I think I'm pretty much done. I think someone's getting really bored.
Yeah,
he's been entertaining himself.
You're there. Don't get bored, because this is great. How great is that? The business is working for us.
Exactly.
It works for us. Yeah. We plug in every day. We see all the trainings. We get the new stuff. We work on it. Then we're home and we do those things because we want you to know you can actually do this. This is how we discovered it, by somebody saying, hi, do you know what I do? And we said, well, really? Oh, I want to do that. It was a normal guy in a tank top with a coffee. That wasn't Dave Wood, that was Mike. And he said, you don't like it? Sorry, that's how I am. That's how I start my day. So this is what we do now. And if you're there and you want to really learn how to run an online business, but learn everything. Like, it doesn't matter if something crashes tomorrow, you would be able to start the business all over again because you know how to do it. And even though you have a system and a big part of the, for example, the sales process or the marketing process, that it's built up so it can work for you. So it's great. It's like it's your own, but you're never alone.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. You have 3,000 business partners that you can call on. It's it's just amazing.
Yeah. And you have a coach. You have a coach. You get inside with a trial, and you have a coach. You can say, hi, Brent, and he will say, schedule an appointment, please. Where do you live? What is your time zone? Oh, just see what looks for you. And he'll even apologize if something happens and his plane was in delay and he was just flying from some other countries, and then he has your coaching call and he couldn't be there. He's going to apologize, like, I'm so sorry. It happened to me. He emailed me on my personal email, like, I'm so sorry, you know, I switched time zones and I was on the plane, I couldn't take the call.
Oh.
I couldn't do it, and please schedule another appointment. When can I reach you? Or so the people are there, they're willing to do it, no matter if you're a trial member, if you're just starting, or if you're already really real settled in the whole business and you have a very huge marketing structure maybe already. And also, Alana, I know you agree with that. You need to do personal development also to find out who you are and what you like. Otherwise, you want to have people tell you who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, you need to do this now. You need to teach me this now. And you say, no, I did it myself. I know how it works. Now you have to do something if you want to have your business. It's your baby, you know? Do it.
Yeah, that's right. It's because it is your business. And it's your own personal business you're building. and you want to learn how to do things so you know how to, continue doing them. And when you run into obstacles, that's one thing I want everyone to know. Don't ever quit on yourself, because I believe in you, Jenna believes in you,
Yes.
whoever you sign up with, whoever's your sponsor, they believe in you. And you're going to run into obstacles. I did, Jenna did. There are many times I wanted to quit in the first month because, this was really hard. This was,
It
I've
was
done
tough.
hard before. But
It's
this
tough,
was, yeah. But I think until you start overcoming the obstacles, then you can start growing. And that's the key part in this business. It's making yourself grow and grow as a person. And I find myself that I can be a better person. I can be a more patient mom now. I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out about my bills. I'm still, I still have they're still due and they want their payment, but I'm not stressed out because I can pay my bills, and it's just, there's more important things to life than, and how much good does it do to get stressed out? What does it accomplish? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing gets accomplished.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so. Oh.
No, and this morning I also you can pick this as an example. I mean, I had this big question, and it was about my marketing strategy. There was something that wasn't working the way I wanted it to work. So it can be a big thing because it can actually be killing your leads or your money to have something that it's not working quite well, but not because the system isn't amazing, because maybe I made a wrong choice or I thought this might work better and I was just testing it and it didn't work. And I just approached one of the partners in the business, and he doesn't have to help me. He doesn't need to do this. He isn't even my sponsor, my direct sponsor, but he's somebody in the team. And he said, well, if I can help you get the results faster, I'll just do that. So you have people that are in the team, maybe not even your sponsor, and they're willing to help you because they say, well, respect your, and you know what he said? He said to me, respect your journey with all the ups and downs, because you should be proud you learned to do all this, because many people are sitting at home and complaining maybe and feeling miserable, but they don't take the time and the effort to learn it, and you're actually doing it, and it didn't have anything to do with what you did before, and you're doing it. So it's just fine if you're testing something and it doesn't work. We're here to help you. So it's not like people aren't going to help you because you're not on their teams or because you didn't sign up exactly with that person, because it's all the big company, and people who are not in love with this system and this company are actually going to go out, I guess. Because it's like a store. If you don't like the clothes in there, you're just going to another store. There's nothing wrong with that. There is people for everybody, for every taste. For every business, there is people out there that like to do that.
Yeah.
We found what worked for us, and we did other businesses before, and we were in network marketing, which is, like the mother of all this system. But we just think that if it worked for us, it might work for you.
Yeah. So click on the button below, either Jenna or I or whoever invited you on here. Please, I'd like to see you get into the trial. It's $7 for 7 days. It's amazing to get into this system, to see the coaches, to see the training videos, to see what the company has to offer, to see how it works, how you can make. Please see the income disclosure. Results are typical, but you can make $25, $100, $500, $1,000, $3,000 per sale, and that's just, it's amazing,
And teach other people how to do it. The system is teaching them, you're supporting them, and of course people are going to say, how do you do it? I want to do that too. So it happens, and if somebody's not ready for it because it's too much work, if you want something really simple where you don't have to do much, don't do this because it's going to be hard at the beginning. But
Go buy a lottery ticket. Go
Yeah.
buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, so anyway, I said, guess which one I prefer about the corporate job, the my brick and mortar art gallery, working for the government, and network marketing. I prefer network marketing because I'm my own boss, and the personal development means so much to me, and to be able to pass the message on to you that you can live your dreams. Jenna can help someone else to live their dreams. It's so important to us. And being single moms, it's even more important because we know the struggle that you have as a single mom. I didn't have the support of the dad being in the picture a lot, and so it's a struggle. And I am a disability as well. I have MS, and so for me to go out and work 9 to 5, I couldn't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. And this gives me opportunity to surpass my income level to what it's never been before, and that is pretty amazing.
Of course.
So with that, I'm gonna sign off because I've got a little guy here that's getting very impatient. My house is getting more of a disaster as we speak.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay because you know what? I don't sweat it anymore.
No, we can do it tomorrow, or you pay somebody who will do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama,
Exactly.
why'd you put this out? It wasn't even wet.
Oh, sorry.
Bye, James. So, bye, James. If you are here, I would say go to bed because it's very late here. Well, very late. It's 9:28 p.m. You see, different time zones. You can work together. That's perfect.
Yeah, it's a global company.
It's
James,
crazy. So yeah, let's wrap this
It's
up.
not
I
gonna
don't
wait
know for
here.
how long we've been going now.
it's
that-
been an hour. Yeah, it's been an hour.
Okay. And this hangout has been a bit of a mess because sometimes we lost each other. Was a thing of the internet connection, I think.
Yeah.
We will find out to fix it for next time. Click on the links. Take action now. See how the whole system works. We'll be there for you. See you on the other side.
Okay. Bye-bye, Jenna.
Bye,
Okay.
Alana.
Bye. Have a great afternoon,
You
everyone.
too.
And evening or wherever you are.
Yeah, the evening. So, bye, James.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
And it's not nighttime here.
No,
I know,
it's
but
like,
it's here.
we're going to have supper
Okay.
soon.
So, bye.
It's still daytime here. Just look out that window.
Yes, it's light. We don't have light here anymore. So see
Yeah.
you there. See you tomorrow. See you inside the system. Get in contact with your coach. Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.